So I'm around Chicago, Missouri, Kentucky, whatever other state is in the mix, all in Texas, you get what I'm saying? You got Bloods, Crips, GDs, BDs, you got Vice Lords. Louisiana out there, Mexicans is everywhere, bro, I ain't gonna lie. In the jails, up Dallas, down Houston, El Paso, Lubbock, wherever you wanna, you know what I'm saying? There's Mexicans everywhere, bro. Gang banging in Texas is way more frontline. Niggas will come set your crib on fire, bro, and wait till you come out and spray your ass. Out here, you gotta worry about the cops more than you gotta worry about your ops for real. But out there, bro, it's just bloody, it's cutthroat. Like, you'll get robbed, you'll get stabbed with a dirty knife, you'll get shot somewhere, you know what I'm saying, looking at the person, somebody wrong, there's a lot of weird people out there, like, killers walking around, bro. Like, I dropped my bag, threw my rakes up, and that was that, you know what I'm saying?
You got a moment when they see you down, just know they love it.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Bounce Back Podcast. I'm your host, B. Luke. I got a special guest with me today. So why don't you tell the people your name, where you're from, and a little bit about yourself.
Skinny Mac from Lynn. Geographically, man, you know, everybody, every city got their ups and downs, you know what I'm saying? But growing up out there, I don't want to say too much, but I will say it definitely gets treacherous.
About what, 20 minutes north of Boston-ish, kind of. It's not too far. So
see, we used to have basketball games out there and all that, and you know, we had a lot of stuff for the youth growing up. I went to the Greg House. My sister went to Girls Inc. and shit.
What's that? Those after-school programs, or is that school?
Yeah, that's like after-school programs, you know, when the younger kids get off of school and all stuff like that. But yeah, that's what I was doing growing up. Eventually, Pops went to prison, family issues. Streets got a hold of a young soul, you get what I'm saying? That's all that is, bro.
Talk about like what your household was like growing up. You got any brothers and sisters, moms and dad, both in the picture?
I got two younger sisters, bro. My mom, she was in the Army, actually. She's a really good cook. You know what I mean? She made a career out of that. So shout out to her, shout out to my moms. And my pops, man, he's doing real good. He's successful, man. I'm happy for him after all that time he did in prison and all that. But as far as me growing up, bro, I done been everywhere. Like, I lived everywhere. I done visited different states for the summer, visiting family, you know what I'm saying? So I got a taste of, like, a lot of different things. I got to see a lot of different things that most people don't get to see, you know what I'm saying? Because being stuck in the inner city was definitely like a crabs in the bucket type of thing.
Around what age does your pops get locked up at, right? How old or how young are you when that goes down?
I was 9 years old. At the time, I really didn't understand what was going on. So my mother and my aunt came and told me, like, your father's not coming back for a while, you know. I'm a young kid, so I was like, oh yeah. So I went back in the other room and played the game. I remember like it was yesterday, bro. You know what I mean?
Wow.
He ain't come back for 10 years, so that definitely impacted me, you know what I'm saying? But
I mean, at the time, it seems like you didn't think much of it, right? You went in the room and started playing video games. At what point do you realize, like, oh, he's really gone and it's going to be, like, a while? Or
I don't know. I was, like, 21, 22 when he called me, when he came home. I was way in Texas, though. I was out there for, like, 3.5 years. I mean, a lot of people that know me know I went to Texas after high school.
Damn.
But, yeah.
So Pops, you know, getting locked up so young, right? And then, I mean, was that part of the reason that you gravitated towards the streets?
I'm not gonna lie, my family, I got a big family, but they're not like, my family's like gangster, you know what I'm saying? So like, I don't know, they got a hard way of showing love. So the streets started showing me love. Plus I moved to a whole different state. I went to Texas, bro, you know what I'm saying? So I was out there alone, you know what I mean? I had to figure it out, you know what I'm saying? I seen a lot of shit, you know what I'm saying? Did a couple things I ain't never do, you feel me? But you know how that goes, man.
So what were some of the differences, and how old were you when you went down there?
I was fresh out of high school. I want to say I was like around 18, 19.
Okay.
Because I stayed back like a couple of years, you know, being stupid and just not doing my work. But yeah, when I went out there, everything was just totally different as far as like gang politics, the everyday way of living. It's a bigger state. There's a lot of people that come to that state for various different reasons in that city as well. So, you know what I'm saying? You go out there trying to get into something, you find something to get into.
Like you said, Texas is a huge state. What city did you go move to?
I was in Houston.
H-Town. Okay, so I know just from like watching documentaries and stuff too, I know a lot of I don't know if this was maybe before or after too, because I'm not 100% sure of your age, but when Katrina had went down, I know a lot of those New Orleans people had got sent over there, and things started going down. Was that something that you were aware of, or?
I seen that, man. I know. I met a lot of good guys from New Orleans or Louisiana itself, Lake Charles, Shreveport,
Baton Rouge?
Yeah. Shout out to them. Them boys like to rob.
So were you already down there when this kind of when Katrina went down and then this migration happened, or was this went down there after?
It was a few years after. I was out there for Hurricane Harvey. I was in Houston for Hurricane Harvey when that happened. That was tragic.
Okay. So was there a specific reason that you moved down there? Was it you getting in trouble up here?
Yeah, it was that. You know, my mom wanted to create a better life for all of us. And yeah, we just went out there. And you know it was going to be like that, but it was like that. It was beautiful too, you know what I mean? It definitely has this beautiful side to it, but Houston's a dark place, bro. Like,
talk about like your adjustment moving down there, maneuvering, whether that's in the streets or
I mean,
or
as far as me being in the streets, I had to adapt because I'm around. And I'm gonna break this down because this is a story I like to tell everybody, because if you've been around and real recognize real, you know who you're looking at. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm around Chicago, Missouri, Kentucky, whatever other state is in the mix, all in Texas. You get what I'm saying? You got Bloods, Crips, GDs, BDs. You got Vice Lords, Louisiana out there. You know what I'm saying? You got the whole stroll, this and that. It's just a whole different world out there. Like, there was prostitutes still walking the strip. Like, there's pimps driving down the street, checking if they hoes getting that money. You get what I'm saying? So like, me seeing that, and I was walking to college. I used to go to college for HVAC. I ended up dropping out. But me seeing that walking to school, bro, I'm like, damn. I was in Houston. It's a whole different world out there. Like, there was prostitutes still walking the strip. Like, there's pimps driving down the street, checking if they hoes getting that money. You get what I'm saying? So like, you know what I'm saying? It's a totally different atmosphere for me. So I definitely had to adapt. Like, I was on the stoop in the projects, jugging. You get what I'm saying? Like, dollar for dollar. Like, just trying to eat for the night or whatever. Like, I had fun, man. I met a lot of good people out there. You know what I mean? A couple people changed my perspective on a lot of things, outlook on life or whatever. I still carry it with me to this day. You know what I mean? That's what kind of made me. Shout out to them. Mad love, you heard?
So let's take it back a little bit to Lynn growing up. And Lynn is kind of known for, you know, having like a gang culture out there, so to speak. Was that something that was like part of your childhood growing up? I mean, you said your family was kind of in the life. So was that something that it was kind of like, were you born into that type of deal or?
I mean, yeah. I mean, it was trying to like shield me from it, but after my pops went to prison, it wasn't really nothing nobody could tell me, you know what I mean? Because shit already went left, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, growing up in Lynn, you got the Lokes, you got the Bloods, the Kings, you got a couple GDs, you know what I'm saying? You got some sub-cliques or whatever. For the most part, bro, everybody know each other, so, like, I ain't gonna speak on too much, man, but who, you know what I'm saying? The city's small, bro, like, you cool or you not, you feel me? And that's just how niggas just giving it up at the end of the day.
Talk a little bit about the first time you got in trouble with the law, man. You remember that experience and what comes of that?
Oh shit, I was like 15. It's a funny story, bro, right? So what happened was, right, I had a prescription. I was getting prescribed like some Adderalls and shit from a doctor. I had ADHD or whatever the case may be. Boom. One day I figured out I could make some money off of him. So I took him out. I had a little BB gun I just bought because I was fucking around getting a little bit of money, you feel me? I'm a youngin', so I want to have a little fun. Boom. I take it out. I'm with my cousin. I go spray up a crib. On some young, dumb, wild shit. Yeah. I was trying to crack windows and all that, empty that shit. Boom. The cops drive down the street. Mind you, like, somebody called. I don't know if they said it was real or whatever, but they pull up on me drawn. Like, yeah, guns out, all type of shit. So yeah, that was after that, man. Yeah, I just kept getting arrested.
Let's talk a little bit about that. Are you just spraying at a random crib, man, just because you got the BB gun? Or
I was young and wild. I just wanted to test it out. You feel me? Like,
no doubt.
I was just fucking around. I was trying to have some fun.
Crazy. So I mean, you said you were about 15, so this is after Pops is locked up, right? So like, what's Mom's reaction when you get pinched for something like this, man?
She was heated. I ain't gonna lie, she was devastated because she didn't really she couldn't wrap her mind around it for real. Like, damn, this nigga's out here doing shit like that. Like, what else is he doing? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I love my moms, man. She's always been there.
Yeah, I mean, were you keeping a lot of the street stuff kind of like away from her? Was she busy a lot because she was so surprised?
I knew she'll whoop my ass. You know what I mean? Like, there was no way around that shit. But
Growing up, it's one thing for your pops to get locked up and stuff like that. What about other family members? Was it a normal thing to have maybe like uncles or cousins like going in and out of jail or prison, or was?
Hell yeah, man.
Damn.
Rest in peace, my uncle, man. He died in prison, but
Wow.
yeah, I got a lot of uncles, man. They do go to jail frequently. Some of them.
When like your uncles or family members would come home and you're young, right? Like, did they have a message for you? Like,
I got a story for you right now.
go ahead.
I was out on bond for a pistol case, and I hit a nigga in the head with a bottle. So I had like assault and battery. I had contacted him and told him like, yo, don't go to court, personal charges on me. Some wild little gangster shit. He ended up telling them witness intimidation, mad shit, shot foot. It was crazy. It was a big case. It was like a high profile case, and they dropped the indictment. Thank God, you know what I'm saying? But crazy.
Where did this happen? This happened in Lynn?
No, this was in Salem. I was catching cases in Salem.
Essex County, right?
Yeah,
Salem?
yeah,
Okay.
right outside of Lynn.
Okay, so, I mean, even though you end up, beating the case, right? Do they detain you? Do they hold you, like, without a bail? Are you sitting in jail? Talk about that.
I ain't beat no case, man. I did time for all my shit. I did time for 2 pistols. I did time for the assault. I did time for all that.
Okay, you didn't be... My apologies. You said that they dropped the indictment, my bad.
Yeah.
Well, still, I mean, it's kind of like not beating it, but it could always have been worse. Man.
I mean, yeah, you could look at it like that, yeah.
So I guess talk about that, your first experience going into jail, right? I mean, even though it's like out here on the street, it's like, yeah, it's violent and stuff like that as well, but it's like you got freedom. You able to smoke weed and drink or meet up with shorties and stuff. So like talk a little bit about getting locked up that first time. And a lot of times you living fast and then it's all of a sudden, screet, halt, and things slow down. Talk about that.
The pandemic. I went to jail during the pandemic.
Oh, man.
For like the first real time, but not like,
damn.
You get what I'm saying, like a first real bid.
Yeah.
They held me dangerous. I ended up doing 6 months, but.
So talk about that, right? I mean, was it, you get to Middleton, I take it.
Yo.
Was it like locked down all the time being on like the pandemic and COVID was like?
I'm talking like 14 days in the little quarantine block. We in there cooking noodles and oatmeal off the sink.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Regular shit, but
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? You can't come out 30 minutes every other day. You know what I mean? And that was around the time where you had to have money on the tablets, because if you didn't, then you'd just be sitting in there with a green tablet. You know what I mean?
And you can't even do nothing?
Nope.
Wow. I didn't. So last time I was in Bill Ricker, they just introduced the tablets, and it seemed like it was a different system, right? It wasn't really like a pay to play kind of thing. It was more so like for every hour of work, whether that's GED or like looking up stuff for your license, you get an hour of entertainment. So at Middleton, that wasn't the case, huh? You pretty much had to have money.
Hell yeah, man. My people in there, man, they know. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta have money, bro. However you getting it, bro. You feel me?
What kind of things did they offer on the tablet? Like music, movies, stuff like. Talk a little bit about what they do. Anything?
They got a lot of different movies. They got like old movies on there. You know what I'm saying? They got a couple new albums or whatever. It ain't really much. When you get out and you hear all the music that's out here, you like, damn, like what the hell?
Yeah, you missed
like, y'all ain't even really giving me nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm listening to the same shit. That's how that goes, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
Absolutely, man.
There's a lot of people in there right now, especially during that time, during the pandemic. My first time really going in there, I already knew everybody. So I just went in there on some shit, you know what I mean? I dropped my bag, threw my rakes up, and that was that, you know what I'm saying? It was mad love, you know what I'm saying?
You're the second person that has said that they dropped their bag. They were blood. So that's like a thing. It's kind of like, let's just get this out of the way in front, kind of let people know what time it is, so you're not people like sneaking up on you or like.
Definitely. I mean, I know 9 times out of 10 being labeled in Middleton, you know where you're going.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's just a, I'm here. That's basically what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So what did that bid look like? How much time did you end up getting in all of that?
Altogether, so I
Yeah.
really ended up doing 2 years out of that sentence. Altogether, I got 18 months for the first pistol. I got 2.5 for the assault case. I got 2 years for the second pistol. I came home on parole in 2023 on a bracelet until 2024. Yeah.
And so they ran those 3 concurrent, I take it, and then what? You get parole, and then did you get violated?
Nah, I ain't get. I mean,
Or you completed it?
I almost violated for dirty urines and shit, fucking smoking,
Yeah.
and, drinking lean and stupid shit like that. But
So you completed parole.
yeah, I completed it. Yeah, I didn't go back.
That's what's up.
Shit, yeah.
That's more than I could say for sure. They gave me a chance of parole. I lasted 30 days, man. I looked at it like, I'll be back. This is a furlough. I'll be back. I told my cellie,
See,
save this out for me.
The way I thought about it is like 2019, I got arrested for the pole. I bailed out. 2020, I went back. You know what I'm saying? And that was a learning lesson for me, because it's like, you slipping, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because you really smart. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you out here just wilding. But after that, you know what I'm saying, I slipped up again. I caught another pistol case, you know what I'm saying? But that's when I was just trying. I was on some, like, my anxiety was bad, bro. Like, I really was on some, like, I don't really trust a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, that was around me. So that's no shade to nobody I love.
No doubt.
Anybody that know they in my life, bro, you know what I'm saying?
Just probably more saying like your mindset more than anything.
Yeah, I was just on some, like, you know what I mean? You know how it go, man. There's a lot that come with the street shit, bro, but.
So bouncing around as much as you did, do you end up graduating high school? I guess what happens with that situation with high school?
I graduated, bro. I actually graduated, bro.
Nice.
I never finished college, but I graduated. You know what I mean?
That's what's up, though. That's something to be proud of, bro. Absolutely.
The reason why I graduated was because my one of my teachers called and said, if you don't come finish your work, then we gonna flunk you. And I thought about it in my head. I'm like, I gotta go the rest of my life without this high school diploma if I don't just go do this work. You know what I'm saying?
Just get it out the way.
So I went up to school, did that work, got my diploma. I didn't get to walk the stage, but shout out to the people who did. You feel me?
Yeah, you got that piece of paper, which is a lot more than a lot of people can say for sure, bro. So that's what's up. You graduate high school, like, what was the plan for you? What was next, right? Are you just fully entrenched in the streets, or did you plan to go to college right away? Are you juggling both?
Nah, I wanted to be a gangster. I wasn't thinking about none of that shit, bro. I was more solidified on, you know what I'm saying, causing trouble, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I was on some.
Talk a little bit about what how you spent your time, right? I mean, eventually, do they lift like the whole being locked down and only getting a half hour worth of rec, and then like how were you spending your time? I guess like as far as maybe trying to better yourself, or what are you doing with your time? You working out, reading, and like writing?
Yeah, I was in there hustling. I was, just involved, man. Just running around doing little gangster shit, bro. Fucking taking box trips. You know what I'm saying? Fucking poker table. All that extra shit, bro.
So what are these trips to the box about, generally? I mean,
well, punching on ops to be exact. That's really all that is, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
and you gotta do what you gotta do.
You know what time it is when you.
No doubt. Well, I'm just asking because sometimes, they love you for any little thing sometimes. So I was just curious about that. So how's it work in Middleton generally? Say you're getting a one-on-one fight. Are these like 2-on-1s, and like what's the box time looking like?
We got dogs in there, so if you fight too long or you really like too much on that, they'll let the dog go on your ass, bro. So like,
does that deter a lot of people, or I mean, it seems like people still banging it.
Hell nah, motherfuckers be getting they shit chewed up, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, do you feel like that's a bit excessive, having dogs like biting people and stuff like that? I mean, would you rather just get slammed by a CO or something, or what?
I mean, at this point, like, anybody who's done time is gonna say like, I'd rather punch a motherfucker in the face. You know what I'm saying? Punch their ass in their face, but yeah, nah, I ain't trying to get bit by no dog, bro. Like, that's what I mean.
You,
I mean, they'll spray you. You know what I'm saying? They'll definitely come jump on you 6-7 deep, bro. But like they got them dogs. You know what I'm saying? Like motherfucker have a riot or something, or some hawks come out, and they gonna let the dogs in. You know what I'm saying? They gonna let them go. I don't know, but.
So how long do they give you in the hole? I guess I mean you getting in these fights, they're giving you like 10 days in the hole. I guess everywhere is a little different too. So how much time you get in the box for a fight?
When I was there, bro, see the jumping to get you smoked, but when I was there, like it depends, man. It depends who you are, and you know what I'm saying, how bad it is. Like they favor who they don't like sometimes. You feel me? Or who be really on that type shit. So.
Yeah, repeat offenders and stuff too.
So they're gonna be like, yep, 20, 25 days for you. You know what I mean? 60 days for you, shit like that. Like,
it's crazy too, because upstate people are getting like not even that much time for stabbings. I'm hearing like in Shirley Max, dudes are out the hole within like a week or 2 weeks for stabbings and stuff. So it's like kind of crazy to think about the certain places will bury you over a fist fight, man. I don't know, man.
I heard Bill Ricker was like that.
Maybe. I know back in my day when I was doing time, it was like 10 days for a fight, but then it's like, I don't know. Now they're saying you get someone good enough, like you might get an outside charge and have to go to court and something like that, which I think is just preposterous, especially if someone doesn't get hurt that much, because you gotta realize it is jail, man. Like things happen, bro. You have to, stick up for yourself. You can't. It's just one of those things to walk that line, to try to like behave for the administration and walk that line, but then again, you're not gonna let somebody take your cookies neither, because then they'll be taking your cookies every day. You're bidding. It's a miserable thing, but they don't understand that. I don't know why.
That place is different, bro. I used to walk to academics with a hawk, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna go tell nobody that shit. Not too many people know that shit, but you know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, and a homie, man, they deported my homie Flock, man. That shit's crazy, bro. On dead dogs.
So, like, when was this? Was this recently with all this ICE stuff, or was this? I mean, I know they'd have been deporting people for years before. Like,
the homie got some time in jail. He had to serve. He took time and shit. But after he got out, they fucked around and deported bro. So, you know what I'm saying? He was my celly too, man. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man. That's little bro though. Shout out to my Lawrence niggas, though, man.
Absolutely.
That's a fact.
Lawtown. Shout out to the I-78 for sure, man. 781, all that stuff.
Niggas, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. So, I mean, you said you in there hustling and stuff like that, but what about when that cell door locks? Like, what are you doing for cell time? Just catch a wreck with the celly, or do you actually dial in and then starting to like self-reflect, start thinking, start planning? Like, what are you gonna do when you get out, or you just kind of day by day coasting?
I'm not gonna lie, bro. When the door closed, you either catching wreck, I'm on the phone, I'm getting high, smoking, whatever. We eating, you know what I'm saying? Got a bunch of snacks or something, whatever. Niggas done made a spread before the doors done locked down, like between like 13 niggas sometimes. Like it just, you know what I'm saying? Like some days was just better than others, bro. Like some days was mad love, some days everybody's depressed. You know what I'm saying? Like,
absolutely. So they got microwaves, right, in Middleton?
Yeah, they do. They actually do. I heard a lot of places don't got microwaves.
Yeah. Some places be lucky if you get hot water, man, like you were saying too, man. So you say you were on the phone, so they had the phone on the tablet, is that what it was? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, they integrated it into the tablet, man. That was real peace, cause was what's it called? When the pandemic happened, they had everybody buried in their cells. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. They introduced them before. I got booked in 2019. They didn't have no tablets.
Right.
I went back in 2020. They had tablets. So I was like, all right, back. Right. I know I'm about to sit. So fuck it. You know what I mean? I'm about to learn how to use that shit.
So I mean, you going in and out of the box and all of that stuff, man. Do you end up hitting the farm or the minimum over there? I've
never been to the farm, bro. I've never been to the farm. I wanted to go so bad, but I couldn't go. They kept telling me no. I had open pistol case.
Oh, yeah.
And even then, they telling me, like, if I go to the farm, I can't get work release because of my charges. So I'm like, nigga, I'm about to just stay on the unit and thug it. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, were you able to make some sort of good time and stuff like that? Were there, like, runs where maybe you were getting some and, like...
I was getting good time on my soul case. My mandos, that I was just clearing up time for that.
Okay, so they sentenced you to the mandatory sentence. So, even though they concurrent, you're only getting good time on the one. What are you doing for this good time? Are you getting a job, or you going to school programs?
Shit. I was going to we was all going to programs. Me and all the homies. That's one thing I like about that unit, bro, because a lot of the homies did go to school and learn a lot of different things, you feel me? Even if niggas did go bullshitting in there one day, bro, like, niggas really pay attention, you know what I'm saying? So, shout out to the guys, you know what I'm saying, for, you know,
Absolutely.
just, you know, taking the time, man, you to listen and learn.
So, okay, cool. So, when you get out on the parole, right? Like, did you have a plan? Did you like have a job lined up? I guess. What was the plan when you got out?
I ain't have nothing, bro. They threw me to the wolves with a bracelet on my ankle, bro. I had clothes from before I went in. That's really all and a phone. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I had a flat screen TV and a PlayStation, bro. I ain't have shit.
Yeah.
A couple pairs of shoes, like. So I really got it out the mud, bro. Like I could say what I want right now, like everything I need, basically. You know what I'm saying? I want more, but I ain't gonna be greedy. I'll be humble, bro. I'm really grateful for everything I got right now. You feel me?
Eventually, did you get a job while you were on parole?
Yeah, I did. My pops, he ended up hooking me up with a job before I went in. He tried to put me on, but I was on some wild shit. I wasn't fucking with it. I was making too much money to go to work, bro.
I was gonna say, at least to try to keep the parole officer like off you. You know what I mean? Sometimes it helps to have a job.
Nah, I'm talking about like when I was on parole, bro. I was working, bro. You know.
Oh, you were okay.
I'm out the way, man.
I mean, that's what I tell people a lot of times. Like most times, like you get yourself a job, parole or probation, unless you just really got a bad parole or probation officer. It depends on the person for sure. I've had them all.
She was trying to cook me, bro. I ain't gonna lie. She was trying to cook me.
Yeah.
She was trying to cook me. She ain't like me, man. And I went and got my weed card, so now I'm always high as hell in front of her, nigga. So she's like, nigga, get a job, nigga. I'm like, nigga, fuck you.
So what is it about, about smoking that helps you, right? Like for me, like I'm not on any meds, so it's like mental health. Like the smoking and the gym for me is like how I address like my mental health. I mean, what is it about the smoking for you that
I've been smoking since I was like 14, 15, bro, on the cool. So I'm 29 now, bro. I just like to smoke. Right?
Okay. So even when you're locked up, you get a little bit of time, clear-headedness. What was your mindset? You like, I can't wait till I get out to smoke, or you like, I'm gonna get out and not smoke, and then eventually start smoking anyway. I guess
I was really on some like, I'm gonna get out and get some money. The weed gonna come with that shit, bro. I wasn't really like, too much pressed on it. I accommodated it because I'm gonna be on parole for a year, so like, why not go get the weed card? So this bitch ain't gonna say shit. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. So I made that shit happen so I could enjoy myself a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It was basically like being like being in jail, bro. Like I mean, I'm in the crib, bracelet on, bunch of snacks. You know what I'm saying? Fresh pair of whites. You get what I'm saying? Like stupid shit, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Just smoking, whatever, on the phone, FaceTiming. You know what I mean?
So, how else are you spending your time on house arrest? And do you have to be on house arrest this whole time? Eventually, do they let you off, or is that just the stipulation?
I had a curfew. So I could go out and work. I could go out during the day. I had like a 6 to 10.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
That's not too bad.
They lifted it when I got a job, but my dumb ass, I was riding around all night chilling. One night, 3 in the morning, I got pulled over by a statey. You know what I mean? So they reported that shit to my PO or whatever. Got in trouble, you know what I mean? They ain't lugged me though. I got through, but you know what I mean?
Damn, I'm sure they weren't too happy though.
Yeah, they wasn't happy at all. I got pulled over like twice. I was bullshitting.
So, I mean, sitting in the cell for that time, it's a lot of time to self-reflect and stuff. Was there anything that you learned about yourself during that time to self-reflect, sitting in the jail cell?
I more so learned like how much of myself to give to people. You know what I'm saying? Like where to pour my attention, where to pour my love at, where to pour my support at. You feel me? Like I learned a lot of them things, because when it come to you being behind that wall, there's a lot of people that's gonna walk away. You get what I'm saying? Or you ain't gonna answer the phone, or they're gonna be having excuses. So it's just like, you feel me?
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? When you live in that type of life, you just gotta take what come with it, man, on some gangster shit, bro.
For sure. And I look at it as a blessing. Like looking back, like I don't owe nobody anything now. It was y'all when I needed people. So it's like, I'm kind of glad people weren't there for me because I might have had to owe them. not really, but, you know, that's just me putting a positive spin on it, though. You know what I mean? Like, I remember even if you sent one letter, like, I remember. And it means a lot, you know what I mean? A little love goes a long way in there, bro, for sure.
Most definitely.
Absolutely, man. So, what's the worst part, right? Like, movies, they're always glorifying it. You know, a lot of music glorifies it too, but it's like I think people look at it the wrong way because, like, when people reflect back on it, we tell stories and maybe we're laughing or maybe we're laughing in there, but it's like people just really making the most of a horrible situation. So I don't want people to get the wrong idea about when they hear stuff. So, like, what's the worst part about being locked up, in your opinion?
Not being able to see your loved ones, man. I feel like, you know what I'm saying, your girl, whatever, you know, you can't go to jail with no hoe for a girlfriend. I'm tell you that right now.
I feel it. Are you speaking from experience?
Yeah, that, and I'm giving the game, you know what I'm saying? But
no doubt.
You niggas know.
The time, it definitely moves a lot slower when you with the stress sometimes, you know. Like I was talking to my boy yesterday. He was like, my first statement, that shit didn't even feel like that long, bro, because I was single. The second one came out bald and gray, bro. Put it that way. You know?
Niggas be bad in there, bro. They be going gray for real, bro. They be on that wall, smacking that bitch.
Well, I mean, especially the people, like, I'm not a dad, like, I don't have kids, but seeing people in there having to miss out on that, and it seems tough. What about you? Was that something did you have kids, and did you have to be away from them? No kids?
Bro, it's really more so, I got a little sister. I got two little sisters, but one of my little sisters, man, we real close.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I like to be there for her because, you know what I mean? My pops and shit, they don't got the best relationship or whatever, you know what I mean? I kick it with her the most, you feel me?
Okay. So you had mentioned, like, your pops getting locked. When he got out, right, where are you at? Are you in jail? Are you out for his release? I guess talk a little bit about
Texas, man. I was in Houston. I was out there in Cypress.
Oh.
I was in my project selling weed.
Okay.
And sipping lean and walking around with a high point. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, shit. So was this something that you were interested in, like, you know, having a relationship with your pops when he got out, or was it like that ship, you know, sailed, came and went? I mean,
that's my guy. I'm not gonna lie. You know, everybody needs their father in their life, bro. I'm not, you know. I mean,
is that how you felt at that time, though? Too. I mean, you say that now, a little bit older, you know, mature, but at that time, is that something that, did you feel the same way, like, or did you just,
nah,
was like, is what it is,
I'm
doing your own thing?
Yeah, I was on some wild rebellious shit, but I had to go to jail and sit in the cell to be like, damn, I still got my pops, I still got my mom, so let me, you know what I'm saying, keep that relationship, because there's some people that don't, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, man, I dread it all the time, man, even thinking about it, man. I'm so blessed to have both my parents alive, and, you know what I mean? Because I know so many who don't, man. But you had mentioned a couple times about, like, the lean, right? I mean, you want to get into that? Was that something you started down there? I know it's big down south, but I mean, it came up here too. Was that something you were already indulging in up here before you moved down there? Talk a little bit about the lean. How did you get into that?
I mean, it's not too popular out here. I had some homies out there, you know, some Houston homies. You know, they that's the oil factory, you know what I'm saying? They introduced me to that shit. Fucking one day I was chilling. I used to live around the block from a couple Mexicans and shit. Like, literally the whole block was Mexicans, bro. And they had a bunch of guns. They was in their names and all that shit, bro. Like, they was on that. To protect their homes, though, you feel me? Because in that neighborhood, like, they get a lot of home invasions and robberies and shit. So they were scared, you know what I'm saying? They was trying to protect theirs and shit, but yeah, I was with one of the homies, man. He gave me a cap, like the cap off the bottle with a lean, man, with some perp, man. I sipped that shit and threw up, man. Dog, it was just a cap, bro.
Yeah, that's so all right. You threw up off that experience. What made you try to get? Did you just be like, maybe not as much next time?
It's more like, nah, it was because it was raw. It's raw lean. You know, if you sipping it out the bottle, you definitely gonna throw up, but it was more like, it's just the experience, the culture, bro. It's the experience, the culture. Like, down south, bro, they just, They sip lean, ride nice cars, and listen to slow music, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas just like chilling and grinding, getting money. You feel me? Like,
Yo, cookouts too, right? I mean, I
yeah,
take it
like,
Florida was like that
yeah,
big time.
man, you know what I'm saying? It's just like having a good time, bro. Flashing, you know what I'm saying?
doubt.
They little.
So you had mentioned the Mexicans, right? And I know about Tango Blast, but I'm not sure if that's like just a jail thing or something like that. Was that something that was going on down
big
there?
out there, bro. They got different chapters of that shit. That shit's big, bro. The Mexicans is everywhere, bro. I ain't gonna lie. In the jails, up Dallas, down Houston, El Paso, Lubbock, wherever you wanna, you know what I'm saying? There's Mexicans everywhere, bro. Shit.
Did they did they show love to you, or were there some sort of racism going on with the Mexicans, or was it all love?
I mean, they got a lot of different neighborhoods. You know, I used to live in Denver Harbor. You know what I'm saying? And that's a predominantly Mexican neighborhood. But when you cross the train tracks, it's all black. You know what I'm saying? I used to have to, like, walk to work and hop. Like, this is big-ass fucking freight train. I had to hop over the train to get to work. But then I'm in the black neighborhood. So then that's when I felt safe, because I know that there's other black people around and they ain't going to be like, you know, but then you know there's black on black crime, so it's a big city, bro. It's real violent, you know what I'm saying? If you in the shit or if you affiliated, bro, like, and you bump into the wrong person, you know what I'm saying? You might get lost, bro.
And it's Texas. I take it everybody is strapped down there. I mean,
there's a lot of guns. Everybody got guns. Everybody got guns.
Civilians, criminals, they all holding down there.
Kids got guns, 30 clips, drums. Buttons on them bitches. They got guns, man. There's guns
so,
everywhere.
what happens that you eventually come back? I mean, you're not living in Texas anymore.
Oh, when I came back out here.
Yeah, was there something that happened, or just
Nah, it was more like my mom. She just wanted to come back here because she felt like she had like more family support out here than out there. We didn't have really too much family out there. Like my father's side of the family from out there. Not my mother. My mother's side of the family from like Detroit, Kentucky, Indiana area, you know what I'm saying? And then they fucked around and migrated out here. And yeah, that's how all this happened. That's how I'm here. So you know what I'm saying? Shout out to moms and the family. Shout out to pops and the family. Shout out to the crib, to the roots, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the whole family.
Absolutely, bro. So what is it? So why don't you tell the audience what you've been up to lately, recently? What you been up to these days?
I'll just be working, bro. I just be taking care of business, working, man. I don't really do nothing else, bro. I really work every day, bro.
That's what's up.
That's it.
No open cases or anything like that. Nah. I mean, if you do, you don't gotta speak on it, but just anything open. You going to court? Any probation? Nothing.
Nah, man. I'm out the way, bro. I'm out the way for real.
How's that feel, at least, man?
It feels great. I'm trying to like open a business or something, you know, do something of that nature, bro. I'm trying to expand, bro. I ain't trying to, you know. There's a lot of shit. We getting older now. I'm almost 30. I'm gonna be 30 this year, so you know what I'm saying? I already did the whole riff-raff shit. Like I came back from Texas and I made my name, you know what I'm saying? When I left I had a name, but when I came back I made my name impact even more, you feel me? So after that shit, after I did my little 1-2, I had my run, bro. I just chill, you feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? My name's still my name. It ring bells. I just be coolin'.
No doubt. I mean, so what you'd mentioned you might want to get into business. Right? Like, do you have any ideas where you want to go with that moving forward?
I mean, shit.
What kind of business? Like
box trucks, like trucking business, you know what I'm saying? There's all types of business, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? They got HVAC, you know what I'm saying? Refrigeration, air, and cooling and heating, all that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that, for I could help my people get some money too, you feel me? Like, that's really all I want to do. I want to be able to take care of mine at the end of the day, bro.
I mean, it's good to, work. It's always good. But what are some things you do recreationally, like things that you like to enjoy, things you might do for fun?
I fuck with the stew, man. I be rapping and shit. I ain't dropped nothing in a while, bro. Other than that, like, I don't know. I be with the homies sometimes, man, but you know. Hey,
man, I mean, that's what life's about, man. Friendships and, people, really, you know what I mean? You have all the money in the world, but you build these relationships with people and experience different people. I mean, I don't gotta tell you, went down south and lived down there for a while, so it's like that's one of the most, I think, beautiful things of life is spending it with people. But don't get me wrong, I like my alone time. you know, just as much as the next man. But obviously too much is crazy. That's what, I mean, that's your punishment. That's segregation, right? Is when they put you in the hole to be by yourself. So obviously too much is not that good. How long have you been doing the music? Like, what got you into that? Was that just something that was more like an outlet to express maybe how you're feeling? When did you start doing that?
I mean, I made my first song on my phone and put it on SoundCloud like 6-7 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
But after that, you know, I didn't really take it serious until people started telling me I was good at it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what happens a lot of the time with a lot of dudes.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, you know, yeah, you just gotta take that shit serious if you really want to do it. That's it. That's all for real.
All right. What's your favorite part about doing the music? Is it hopping in the booth, recording?
Yeah,
is it the
talking
writing?
my shit, dropping that shit, and motherfuckers relating to that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Motherfuckers being able to like really catch a vibe off that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Absolutely.
like he felt that in his soul.
Yeah, for
gonna,
sure.
You know what I'm saying? He gonna play that shit back because he feel that shit. You know what I'm saying?
It's healing for sure. Music is definitely healing. So to be able to have that effect on people and to create art like that is definitely a beautiful thing, man. And what about like music videos? Is that something that you want to do moving forward, or how much do you want to do the music moving forward? Is that something that you've already done, and is that a fun experience? It seems like it could be fun shooting a music video.
I've been in a mad video. I've been in a lot of different videos. Like, a lot of the homies put me in all of their videos. I used to be in their shit, just thugging around. So I know how it go. I've been around that shit forever, like for years, bro. You know what I'm saying? I always liked the music scene. You know what I'm saying? In the nightlife and the you know what I mean? The support, the fans. You know what I mean? The money that comes out of it, going to do shows. You know what I mean? All that shit, tours. That's just hard. I like that shit. You know what I mean? So.
Is that something that you've done yet? Have you hopped on the stage and done a show or anything like that? Talk about that experience.
Not my show,
Okay.
but I've been with, like I said, I support a lot of my homies that do it. So I definitely been on the stage with a lot of the homies, and it's a beautiful experience. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
To have a whole bunch of people standing here supporting you, don't even know you for real. Half of them, it's fire.
I mean, are you looking forward to getting on the stage and having the people around you supporting you and holding the mic? Because it's one thing to get up there, but when you're the one spitting, I mean, I feel like it's a little bit more all eyes on me kind of nerves thing, right? As opposed to just being up there.
I'm not even nervous, bro. I just gotta keep dropping more music, man. That's all. Like, once that happens, bro, I'll be able to expand my shit a little more, you know what I'm saying? I might be able to book a show or something. I might go shoot a video for this song, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just need to drop more, that's it, cause my shit, I be cooking, man. I just work. I just be working, bro, paying bills.
Yeah, and that's the thing too, is it's almost like a business in itself, because it's an investment, right? I mean, studio time, videographers, engineers. Like, yeah, it's cool if you have a team and maybe someone that will do that, but it doesn't seem like mostly like you're gonna have to pay somebody, right? I mean, to do that type of stuff.
Yeah, you're coming up on some money. If you want the right content, if you want your sound to be how you want it to sound, if you want like so people could really relate and know that that's authentic, that's your shit, you definitely gotta like have somebody tweak your shit. You gotta spend some money, bro. You're gonna have to come up with some bread. But it's this that type of industry. Absolutely. If you gotta spend money to make money, you get what I'm saying? If you wanna, you know what I'm saying, flourish or prosper, you gotta invest in yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta make people wanna tune in, bro.
Absolutely. What about as far as like features and working with other artists? Is that something that you've done or looking forward to do in the future?
I mean, I ain't. Just like I did all my time, I did all my songs. I never did a feature with nobody. I love to do features with different homies though. Like, I got a lot of friends that make music, bro. So, you know,
it just so pretty much it just didn't work out that way yet. But it's not something you're against doing. It's something that you probably see value in. I would take it.
It's more of me, man. It's more of me. I just be off doing my own thing, bro. I haven't really took that shit serious, dog. Like, but I got some shit.
So why don't you, I guess, tell people who might not know a little bit about maybe what the Lynn scene looks like as far as musically. Do they have a big scene? Is that something that, you know, I know a couple guys off the top of my head, but I mean, you could tell it better than me, so.
Yeah, man. A lot of the homies is making music. I'm not gonna say no names, but shout out to them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? They doing their thing
That's
or
what's
whatever, man. It's all love, bro. I love my city, bro. Like, that's it. That's all, G.
Hell yeah. Lid's a great city, man. I love everybody that I met from Lynn, so shout out to Lynn for sure.
Come have a good time, you know what I'm saying? Just don't come on no fuck shit.
Absolutely. So I know there was, so along with like the gang culture out there too, Lynn was kind of known too for like the biker scene or something like that. Was that something that overlapped with your crowd or not?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, man. Like, my crowd, I was just on some wild shit when I came back from Texas, bro. I was on some wild shit, bro. I wasn't really worried about nothing, you know what I'm saying? Like, just thugging, just putting in pain. I did that for years, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm just like mad chill right now, you feel me?
Yeah.
I don't know.
So what are some things that you're looking forward to as far as like moving forward in the future and having this freedom and not on no probation or anything like that? I guess, what are some of your, things you're looking forward to? Do you want to start a family? I guess talk a little bit about like some, short-term, long-term goals or what you're looking to do in the future.
Make music, like I said, keep supporting my family, take care of my family. I like cars, so I'm just keep buying cars, whatever. That's how I feel.
So is that something that's like a thing for you, for like you want to have cars for yourself, like as a toy, or is that something like that it's a business side of it too, like flipping cars?
Both. I like cars, bikes. I got homies that like cars, bikes, you know what I'm saying? My pops, he like cars and bikes. Like, my mom, she like cars and bikes, you know what I'm saying? So it's just a thing, like, within my community, you know what I'm saying? Everybody kind of, like, takes pride in that. Like, what they car look like, or, you know what I'm saying, how it sound, stuff like that. Especially coming from Texas, too. I mean, they culture's a little different.
Yeah.
If they ride different rims, you know what I'm saying? Every old car got airbags, you know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful scene. I love cars, bro.
Yeah, they got like the whole the like souping up the cars, the hydraulics and all that scene is kind of down there, right? That's cool as shit, man.
The slow roll, that's when niggas be off the lean, the big ass cup in the console, nigga.
Okay.
Big ass Glock right there too.
So what about like musically, right? When you were down there, was that something that you noticed too? Like, I mean, Houston had a scene, back in the days, but was that something that was heavy going on down there too? Like, a lot of times the streets and the music culture overlap. Did you see a lot of the music down there when you were down there?
At the time, it was like NBA Youngboy, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. Wasn't really a lot going on.
So there weren't like a lot of shows you were going to or anything like that down there, or once in a while?
Show. It was in Atlanta. I took my man took me to his show, excuse me. We got on the stage, we got VIP just cause I was GD that night, bro. I ain't gonna lie, we fucked around, got VIP pass, man, just cause I was only GD with them niggas, bro.
Oh, okay.
All night we partied, you know what I'm saying? A bunch of strippers, bottles, it was crazy. I ain't gonna lie, it was young as shit too. When you're on the stage throwing rigs, it was crazy, bro.
All right, so what if, you relink with a Texas cat now and they're asking about like the Massachusetts hip hop music scene? I mean, how would you explain it to them?
Let me tell you the difference between Massachusetts and Texas. Gang banging in Texas is way more frontline. Niggas will come set your crib on fire, bro. You know what I'm saying? And wait till you come out and spray your ass. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Out here, you gotta worry about the cops more than you gotta worry about your ops for real. But out there, bro, it's just bloody, it's cutthroat. Like, you'll get robbed. You'll get stabbed with a dirty knife. You'll get shot somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Looking at the person, somebody wrong. It don't. There's a lot of weird people out there. Like, there's killers walking around, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
So say you was able to, maybe spread a message to the youth sitting in a DYS somewhere, right? Like, what are some things that you would tell the youth to try to, steer them away from the life of crime and ending up in jail and prison and all that, man? What message would you have for the youth?
A lot of these youngins is already gone, but I be telling them, like, the only thing you can do is go to work, stack some bread, get ready for college if you want to go, because if you don't, you're going to have to work or find a trade, bro. And if you don't do that, if you ain't making music or you ain't on a sports team or you ain't like a gym rat or something, bro, niggas already know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just only gonna last so long.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So
Every run has its end. So why is and I know this might seem maybe like a common sense question, but for a lot of people, they don't work, right? They haven't worked. So why is work important for you in a sense? Why is it so important to?
Because back in the day, I wasn't really a working man, man. I'll go finesse. I'll, go trap, go hit a lick. Just wild shit, bro. Like, I was robbing niggas for guns and shit, bro. Taking them off them and shit.
Crazy.
All type of stupid shit, bro.
Man. So that's why I say too, a lot of times, like you say, you always working, and hit up someone who's working, especially we might have to do physical labor, but even not mental work too. It's exhausting, it's tiring. I feel like somebody who is working a full-time job is like much less likely to be doing crash out stuff. Like, who has time for that, right?
I ain't crashing, no, man. I already did my crashing, bro. I done crashed for niggas who wouldn't crash for themselves. On the inner slippers, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, this shit get way deeper than just the tattoos on my face, bro. Yeah. I go to sleep with these bitches every night. You know what I'm saying? I earned them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know what's behind this shit, bro.
Absolutely, bro. Moving forward, it's like, hopefully, everything's kind of laid out where it's at and everything, and move forward and try to like be successful in life and have a good life and all of that, bro. Man, that's definitely where it's at. So
that's why I talk about working so much, man, because I'm trying to spread that positivity, bro. It's not a bad thing to have a job and get up and go to work and take care of your family, bro, every day.
Absolutely. It's gangster, right? I mean, that's gangster right there, man. Taking care of your family.
That's what niggas' granddads was doing. What you think they was doing? I mean, most of them at least.
Yeah.
If it wasn't a pimp or a hustler.
Absolutely, right. Somewhere along the line, souls got lost. But here we are. We trying to right the ship now in this society and everything. And all we could just do is one day at a time, man. So I guess, why was it important for you to come up here and tell your story, bro?
More or less, man, just to reach out to the people who I know been watching, and I ain't been giving them enough. You know what I'm saying? Nothing to go off, you feel me? Here I am, I just been chilling, working, man. That's all, bro. I'll be out the way, man.
Absolutely.
Only the real got my number, you know what I'm saying? Or could tap in with me, bro, and I'm a tap back, bro. I don't talk to people, bro.
Oh, and I'm sure people are gonna see this and be glad to see that you're doing well and everything too, man. And that's the wonderful thing about like social media and stuff like that. People who you might not have known or thought about, like they'll see you and they'll be like, wow, man, I'm glad he's doing well. Because a lot of times, you know how it is, a lot of it coming from the streets or jail life and all that stuff. A lot of people ain't here to talk about it, man. Let's just be real, sitting doing a life bid or sitting in the cemetery somewhere, bro.
That's another thing, bro. That's another thing. This whole interview, I don't win without saying, shout out to my homies behind that wall.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of homies incarcerated. Some of them not coming home. Some of them got kids. Some of them coming home. You know, they got an out date, but it's not for a while. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
I understand your pain, my brother. You know what I'm saying? And I'm here, bro. You know what I'm saying? And if you feel like I'm not, I apologize, bro. But I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's all, bro. Absolutely. That's just hard.
Cool, man. And I guess before I let you go, if you had any last words for the audience that you wanted to get out there, or maybe something that you wanted to touch on and we didn't get a chance to, or if not, just some last words for the audience before I let you go. We got to get out of here.
Oh, you young kids, man, before you pick up that 30, you know what I'm saying? Pick up something to read.
Yeah.
Like pick up, I don't know, put your phone down or something.
Absolutely, man.
You know what I mean? Girls don't be giving your body up to fuckboy ass niggas, you know what I'm saying? And you niggas keep your dick in your pants because you might catch something, you heard?
Put the magazines down and pick up a book. A book for sure, bro. So I guess tell the people where they can find you, man. Maybe somebody's out there watching, you know, maybe you were locked up with them, you guys got along, you want to reach out, say what's up, man. Where can people find you on social media and all that, bro?
974 MOB on Instagram, man. Go flag it up. I'm a gangster.
All right, and that's what it is right there, man. I appreciate you coming through, guys. B. Luke. This is the Bounce Back Podcast. Remember, it is what it is. What's next is what you make it. On that note, we out of here. Peace.
Bounce back and got a moment when they see you